Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Fuel for Success on this awesome Monday morning. I'm glad to see everyone here. Just lost my co-host, the one and
I'm
only
sorry.
Matt Maddox, sliding in and out here on me. Hey, it's great to see everybody. It's Monday, which of course means it's Health and Weight Loss Day, which is a fantastic topic that we always get a lot of good feedback, a bunch of questions. I had some questions texted in. We put them in the queue. If we don't get to them this week, we'll definitely get to them next week. So just want to let everybody know that we get through them as much as we can. We can't answer all the questions. And of course, hey, Jeff, good job. And
Jeff has got
uh,
a
as
NutriBullet. My goodness. That's massive, my friend. Might be the first person in all of Louisiana to have a juicer.
maybe, can you put crawfish in a juicer?
uh,
No.
all I know is when I spend a week in Alexandria, like I gain like 15 pounds, man. Not really 15, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Mike, you're not going to believe this about me. I fell asleep at 10 o'clock last night for the first time in probably 20 years. I slept the whole night through without waking up. I like woke up at
Wow.
5 and I was like, what? It's 5 a.m. I cannot believe this. I don't even know what to do with myself, man. Felt amazing. Maybe I should try that more often.
Weird. What is that
Whoa.
like?
Are NutriBullets really 40% off in Ohio, Karen? Can you
So
type what the
everybody
total
in
price
Ohio
would be? Can you type what the total price would be?
should be
Probably a
around
little bit
60
of
bucks
both,
then, right?
Pacey. A little bit of both. A little bit of sheer exhaustion and peace as well. Carol don't have tone to be 6, Mike. Sick.
She's typing on her phone. She said, what she said up here, she's on Health and Weight Loss Day. She's sick, so she must be doing it wrong.
Oh,
No,
she's
we had a
doing
little
it.
stomach bug go through.
Yeah, you had a little bug go through, so I'm going easy on her. I did ask her if she bought a Coke.
Yeah, so Karen says it's around 60 bucks for the NutriBullet in Ohio. That may be nationwide at Macy's. You never know. Might want to check that out. If you don't have one, $60. I mean,
I mean, I
your
want to go
excuses
buy
are gone.
some. I want to go buy some and resell them. I feel like NutriBullet owes me a cut. I wish I would have gotten in on the ground level and went to them and said, look, I'm going to help sell thousands of these. I need a little cut here on this. But that's okay. It's all for the cause, my friends.
Everyone's better for it. That's awesome. Hey, how was your weekend?
As perfect as a weekend could be, as a weekend could be perfect, mine was perfect. Oh my goodness. My son spoke yesterday morning at his church in the big church. It was by far the best I've ever heard him do. It was so moving. I was weeping. I mean, he did unbelievable. He took the microphone, he spoke for like 10 minutes. He was so fluent, flowed, didn't even skip a beat. He was funny, he was passionate. I was like, oh my Lord. He spoke about kids with a mission. And it was just awesome, man. He did it all himself because we went for a long walk on Saturday and he read his notes to me a bunch of time and I gave him some pointers of what to do and what not to do. And just went awesome. He did so amazing. We had 2 baseball games Saturday, so we did a great job there, and that was fun. It was beautiful. We played Saturday morning. I had to be up at 6 Saturday morning. I had to leave by 6 because we had to be to the field by 8. So by the time I picked up Caleb and we got ready, the game was like almost an hour away from where we were. Then we played the championship game yesterday afternoon. Unfortunately, we lost, but we did take second place. You know, it's worse than last, I guess, but anybody that's competitive is not happy with second place. But I was happy for the kids. They had fun. And listen, man, I'm very excited. Caleb's going with me to Mission 25 this week. He's going to be doing some kids with a mission stuff. We got a lot of kids. Also, just found out, Mike, we got
Yeah.
23 young people coming from Alabama to Nashville for our Mission 25 up there. So a big shout out to all of those kids that are going to be coming to serve with us. Also just found out that we are in contact with 80 children whose fathers are in prison. And we're going to be going and serving them on Saturday. So that's going to be a blast, man. So things are really popping open for Nashville. We're pumped about going there. You guys leave what? Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think probably Wednesday we'll be leaving.
Probably same with me. Probably going to leave Wednesday after Caleb gets out of school because I got him out of school Thursday and Friday. So I want to get there early with you guys, get everything set up, get everything flowing. We're going to be in the Holiday Inn conference room Friday night. The information will be on our website. So that'll be fun, Mike. And then I'll probably leave Sunday and head back home because he can't miss school Monday. So probably be heading back home on Sunday. You guys,
hey, I'm going to put Sunday? A link up. Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to put this link up quick. If you haven't already liked the Facebook page for Kids with a Mission, click that link and like it. That'd be awesome. That way you can keep up with the things that are going on with Kids with a Mission.
Very good. I see Pacey said she shipped some stuff. If I'm not mistaken, didn't she hand write like over 100 cards for the ladies at the Battered Women's Shelter or something?
I believe so.
Pacey, shout out for that. Yeah. Thank you. Dude, Mike, I know today's not Mission 25 Day. There is a literal revolution taking place right now that people all across this world, man, are starting Mission 25s. They're coming to our Mission 25s literally from everywhere. Just can't wait to see what happens, man.
It's exciting. It's incredible to be involved in it, for sure. And Pacey said it was 40 hand-designed cards. Her cards are amazing. I saw one of them firsthand, so very good, high quality.
Thank you, Pacey, for doing that. That had to have taken a lot of time. See, even though she's not attending, she's still involved in it.
It's very cool. Awesome.
Tell us what we got. Tell us what we got in store today, Mike. I'm all set. I got my blueberry silver needle tea going on.
Awesome. I got my light roast Starbucks.
Happy for you, my friend.
I was up late worrying about my son getting home from the train station. We got weather coming in. It just, I need some caffeine.
You didn't get much sleep last night like I did, and that's okay.
That's right. Plus, we've got data centers down in Augusta, Georgia, with earthquakes in Georgia. Who knew, right? So,
wow,
it's been trying. Anyhow, yeah, right. So we've got a bunch of stuff, bunch of questions lined up.
By the way, Caleb, speaking of Mission 25, in his Sunday school class called I Live, went and gave away 50 dozen roses yesterday to nursing homes and widows and elderly people. Is that not cool?
That's very cool.
That was cool. I was proud of him.
I bet that was a great experience for his class.
He told me he got his first kiss last night at the nursing home. So I guess the ladies loved him and he got him a little kiss. Go, Caleb.
I'm sure he did.
Benefit of mission work, my friend.
That's right.
He had fun.
So, hey, like always, what's that?
He had fun yesterday. He's really doing awesome,
man. Jump into our topic for today, which is, of course, health and weight loss. And as always, feel free to ask questions, interact in the chat box, or click on the question box down below. So little update there on the NutriBullet sale. So Macy's original price was $159, so they're at $100. So still a good deal. Go get one. You need one. But a couple of questions we've got lined up, Matt. The first thing, first question we've got is, and you've mentioned this in the past, that there's a mental battle, and having a healthy mind is sort of the first step to having a healthy lifestyle, a healthy body. Can you are there some ways that you could share that a person can develop a healthy mind?
Yes, absolutely, Mike. Obviously, the best way to develop a healthy mind is through prayer. I mean, literally, Mike, let's just break it down, okay? I know a lot of people out there. We have a lot of people that watch our show that are not what we would call Christians, and they don't go to church, okay? So I'm not going to preach at you. I am going to tell you that the more connected that you can be to God, the better your life is going to be. Even if you've been completely, utterly burnt out by Christianity, and most of them have scared you away, or you had a bad church experience, you can't let that destroy your view of God. Because at the end of the day, Mike, God is the source of everything. God is the
Right.
one that gives you supernatural power and strength and energy and peace of mind and joy. So I've learned there really is no such thing as really, truly being truly successful and abundant in your health and energy outside of God. God can renew someone's mind. Your mind can be weak, it can be tired, you can be discouraged, you can feel like a failure, you can be going through all kinds of stuff. And if you will let God renew your mind, He will. So Bible even tells us that we need to renew our mind, because sometimes,
Right.
we go through life like you, Mike, last night. I mean, you only got a couple hours of sleep. You got all kinds of stuff going on in the business. You're leaving Wednesday, but a good 30-minute prayer session, getting in touch with Jesus and letting God renew your mind. And I'm telling you right now, that's the first step. The second step is good meditation. I know I've hit on this before. Be prepared for me to hit on it until the day that I die. I believe that one of the most overlooked practices in our life is meditation. Meditation is the answer, because we think up to some scientists and psychologists say that we think up to 60,000 thoughts a day. And
Wow.
literally, according to God's word, the Bible says that as a man thinketh, so is he. The most powerful thing you can do is think right. Because I have said that before, Mike, that the secret to getting healthy it starts with having a healthy mind. You have to think healthy thoughts. You have to think positive thoughts. You have to become a person of faith. You have to think thoughts that are abundant. And the way to do this is to meditate. The reason why you meditate is so you can clear your mind. You meditate so your mind can become refreshed. A distracted, cluttered mind will completely take us out of our flow. And when you get distracted and cluttered, see, to live a healthy life, Mike, it requires discipline. It requires willpower. I'm going to give you an example. You want a real life example? So
Yeah.
I've done the epitome of perfect health this week. Literally perfect. No cheating, no pizza, no cheeseburgers, no carbs. I've stuck to protein and vegetables, and literally I give myself in my healthy lifestyle a cheat day. So on that cheat day, hey, I'll go have pizza with Caleb. This is the first time I've gone without pizza in 2 weeks and forever, because I love pizza. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I've done so good. It's Sunday. I truly believe everyone should take a cheat day. And so I was going to go have pizza last night. I literally drove around the block of my pizza place 4 times last night. Like, I kept driving because I was having that conversation in my brain. Do I want to stop my momentum? Do I want to eat this? Do I want to, how will I feel when I'm done eating it? Is it worth it? And in that little like 4 block, literally just driving around it, I made the decision and I didn't eat it. I didn't go get pizza last night. So the reason why I was able to do that, have that kind of strength, is because of the clarity that's been in my mind because of meditation and prayer, and because of what I talked about, having a healthy mind, a healthy body. You cannot have a healthy body without a healthy mind, because food is so powerful, and our habits that have carried us into what we eat and how we become addicted to food is so powerful that if your brain and your mind is not strong and it's not clear, then there's no way that you're going to be able to overcome the temptation to have that cheeseburger or that pizza or drink that Coke. But when you're fresh and you're clear in your mind, and your mind is strong and your mind is renewed, it's a whole lot easier, Mike. Because really, all of the battle of weight loss and health is in the mind, my friend. It's all in the mind. Anybody can become healthy. Anybody, people say, well, I don't know if I could ever stop drinking Diet Coke. Well, like Henry Ford says, the man that thinks he can and the man that thinks he can't, they are both right. It's all what you think. So if you think you're always going to be fat and overweight and obese, then you're going to be. If you think you can never overcome sugar, you'll never overcome sugar. If you think you couldn't live a healthy lifestyle, it's like people that get bad thoughts about juicing. That's why they don't juice, because your thoughts produce your reality. Your thoughts produce your actions. You literally are going to become what you think. Literally will become what you think in life. You are right now where you are today because of your thoughts. Where you'll be 5 years from now will be because of your thoughts. As a man thinketh, so is he. So you got to think healthy, and you got to think positive, and you got to have mental toughness. Right now I'm on a mantra and a flow in my life of mental toughness. I'm kind of quiet right now. I'm in a quiet season because I'm going deep inside and I'm having a lot of conversations with myself and I'm fixing some thoughts, right? And I took like an hour walk with my son Saturday, and I gave him like an hour-long training on mental toughness and how to develop it. And I wanted to make sure he knew how to be able to rethink his thoughts as a kid. I wanted to make sure, Caleb, I want to make sure you know literally the power of your thought and how your thoughts affect your performance at school, even when you go to speak or preach or baseball. How much baseball, I seen it yesterday in our championship game, how much the mind affected the game. It's one of the number one things I train in as a coach in baseball, even, is teaching our kids how to mentally push through the pressure and how to mentally push through the struggle and the emotions. So many of us react emotionally, Mike. We don't take time to slow down and think things clearly. So when you can't think clear, then you can't make the right choices. And I'll just get a cheeseburger, or I'll just have a piece of pie or whatever. No, you've got to have a toughness that says, no, I'm not going to eat this. I'm better than this. I know how it's going to make me feel. I know the result that it's going to be in my body. So there's my advice, my friend.
It's good.
Maybe you were better putting me on a time limit. Maybe we need time limits.
You should get one of those chess timers and go.
Taboo. You remember Taboo? The button thing?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I need.
I'll have to get one of those.
Too long. Just Taboo that thing.
Actually, you know what I need? Right back here, I need like one of those hockey lights and a hockey buzzer.
Yes. So or red yellow light. Have like a red yellow light. Like as long as I'm going, keep me on green. When it's time to slow down, put me on yellow. And then bam, red will bring me to stop.
I have to work on that. I like that. I could really mess with you. That would be fun. Hey.
Breathing is important as well, my friend. I've learned to breathe lately. I never used to be good at breathing.
How does one become good at breathing?
I just didn't have the patience for it. I was like, I can't do this. I tried like 3 or 4 like deep breathing exercises because I read that it was good for you. And I got like 4 deep into it. And I'm like, I can't do this. It's too much. It's too slow for me. But I finally have been able to train myself to take me a good 25, 30 deep breaths. A lot of times before I tweet, I'll do that because I'll be frustrated. I'll be like, I'm not one of those people. I get irritated with people that go off on social media. I can go off on my show because it's our show, right?
Sure.
Maybe I shouldn't get 8 hours of sleep. Maybe it gives me too much energy.
No, breathing is important, and actually, and this is sort of tongue-in-cheek, but at the same time, you mentioned that the food that we eat has a huge impact on our body, but an even more immediate impact is our breathing. So it is important to breathe and breathe properly.
Tell us why,
you
Tell
can.
us why. Why do you believe breathing is important, and how do you breathe?
Well, that's the most immediate method of detoxifying your body, and so I I was just about to segue into pressure and stress, which is a great illustration of the importance of breathing properly. Because in stressful situations and in pressure situations, the if you can control your breathing, you can really control your mind and control your physical attributes. There's a there's there's a peace that can come with breathing properly. Let me put it that
No,
way.
I really believe that.
Uh,
As much as I teased about it, Mike, I really do believe in it. I practice it now. In my meditation,
yeah,
I go into breathing and slowing down to breathe. And you know what? It is good for you. You feel better doing it.
I'm a from way back. I've been I'll give you a quick example. Like in shooting a rifle, for example, I'm a marksman from way back, and I've always gotten pretty deep into shooting sports years ago. And there's micro tremors that your body has and things when you're trying to make an extremely difficult, challenging physical shot. And breathing is the only way really to calm your body to the place where your micro tremors become controllable. And when you see it on that scale and on that level, then you really have an appreciation for how powerful your breathing really is.
That's good, Mike. Very good stuff, man.
um Hey, speaking of stress and pressure, and you kind of segued that with the breathing, which is important. Stress literally can make us sick, right? And in fact, can kill us. I mean, stress has an impact on us physiologically. Um, do you have any practical advice for someone maybe that's dealing with stress right now, so that it doesn't have that profound impact on their physical uh, body?
Absolutely, I do, because I agree, Mike. One of the number one things that I focus on when I do life coaching or weight loss coaching or whatever is trying to get people to a place where they're stress free. I think that too many people right now, Mike, are stressed out and they're allowing stress into their body and into their mind and into their life. Now, especially for those, again, we do a deal on entrepreneurship. This is a success driven show. We want to push people beyond their potential. I mean, beyond their potential. We want people that follow this show, Mike, to be as healthy as they can, as wealthy as they can, have the most incredible relationships that they can have, and live it up. I mean, live it up. Live what Jesus said he came to bring, and that's life more abundantly. That's our focus with Fuel for Success. We want people to be the best, have the best, do the best, and achieve excellence. No average. And so, believe it or not, the risk of that, though, if people don't know how to channel stress, stress can be good. Stress and pressure can be good if you know how to, say, manage it or handle it. Because there's just no way to live a highly successful life without being stressed. There's
True.
just no way. There's no humanly way possible to truly, even if you committed to being the most unbelievable husband that breathes on the planet, that's going to be stressful. Excellence is stressful. I don't care what anybody says. If you're going to be an unbelievable musician or an unbelievable dad or an unbelievable CEO of a company or an unbelievable pastor or an unbelievable school teacher, it's going to be stressful because of the actions you're going to have to do this. Then, if you plan on living a balanced life where you're unbelievable in your health, you're unbelievable in your spirituality, you're unbelievable in your family and your relationships, and you're unbelievable in your finances and success, get ready for some long days. Get ready to get up early in the morning and stay up late. Be ready not to be able to, I mean, all those, look, I mean, think about it. I mean, they say the average American watches 24 hours of TV a week. Are you kidding me? I don't even think I can watch 24 hours of TV in a year, my friend, in a year. Because I don't have time for it, because I can barely sit through one movie. Not because I can't relax, but I'm thinking to myself, this is 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? This is 2 hours. I'm watching these people get successful, and I'm sitting on my couch. This just doesn't feel productive to me. So I'd rather be out on the beach or riding a bike or hanging with my son or writing a book or reading a book or doing something that's going to make my overall life better. So I think we have to identify the causes of stress, Mike. Again, this goes back to the mind. So let me give you 5 real quick things you can do to overcome stress or to deal with stress. You know, Mike, we don't laugh enough and we don't do things enough that bring us pleasure and enjoyment. Again, we've got a lot of people that their whole life is driven by guilt and shame, and they don't enjoy life like they should. In fact, if you study the Bible, you'll find in so many places that it actually pleases God to see us be happy and enjoy life. Bible even says that a man should enjoy the fruit of his labor. So if you work hard and God has blessed you financially, it's okay to enjoy that. It's okay to go on a cruise. It's okay to take a couple of days off. It's okay to go lay in a hammock or go walk in the mountains and take a hike or go snowboarding or jet skiing or go out on a boat or go hang with some friends and take a night to just hang out and have fun. So I think one of the things that's missing in this country, because we're all so stressed, is people have kind of forgotten how to have fun and how to laugh. I see this missing in a lot of families. I think a lot of families, because of stress, a lot of people are living beyond their means, Mike, and so they're stressed out trying to keep up with the American lifestyle and keep up with the Joneses, that they really truly haven't lived, you know, a financial peace. One of the number one causes of stress is money. No wonder God said in the Bible that money answereth all things. So, you know, Mike, this financial pressure, and maybe you got a boss that's an idiot, and that's tough. You're working your heart out and you got an unpleasable boss. You know, maybe your wife is spazzing out right now and she's going through certain phases of her life, and maybe your husband's spazzing out. Maybe your teenage son is. So life happens to us. You cannot control sometimes when life happens. Instead of letting it stress you and you becoming frantic and freaking out and becoming some, you know, psychopath, you got to just accept, okay, this is life. I'm living it. This is better than the alternative. You know, people that are in the grave, they don't have any troubles. They don't have any problems. So you got to learn how to take problems almost as a pleasure and not allow this to, like, I'll give you an example. I can honestly tell you my life has been drastically affected by the absence of my Mac for almost a week and a half. I mean, drastically affected. But I refuse and have not yet once let it stress me out. And I think we got to learn how to take problems and challenges, kind of let them pass through us. That breathing, that meditating, that laughing, that counting your blessings. Most people don't count their blessings. Most people are not focusing on what they have. Most Americans, let me pick on America for a minute because America's a mess. Most Americans, all we're focusing on is what we don't have. You know, so maybe you're not driving your dream car right now, and maybe, you know, maybe you're not living in your dream home. Maybe you haven't bought a new dress in a while. You know, maybe you haven't been able to take a vacation in a while, and life is just collapsing in on you. Look, man, you got to pull it back together and focus on gratitude. Let me end it with this, Mike. Let's suppose someone right now is stressed to the max. They're broke. They're overweight. They hate themselves. Their family's falling apart. Everything seems to be going wrong. How can they change? How can they be happy? Well, look, man, if you're in a grave, if you're in a hole, you got to stop digging. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's the problem with people, is they're in a rut, Michael. They keep doing the same stuff and they're repeating patterns. And they keep doing things that keeps putting them back in the hole. So I'd say, look, you can't do anything about the past. All you have is right now. So I would tell someone right now that's overweight, broke, and stressed to the max is to start giving. I don't care if you have a quarter and you got $50,000 in bills and everybody hates you, and you just went through a divorce and your best friend walked out on you, and you have flat tire and your lights are turned off, start giving. There's no way possible to beat stress without giving. Giving is the secret to everything. I don't care if you have money to give, start giving things. I mean, literally get crazy. Go in your house and literally make a pile of things that you can give and start giving. And you know what? Give away the parking spot. Give away your place. If you're at the front of a long line, you go to the person in the back of the line and say, hey, my name's Matt. What's your name? George? George. I'm number 3 in this big line. I insist you come take my place, please. And you go give George your place in the line, and you go to the back. And you tell me things will start happening for you. You'll listen, one step at a time, you'll get out of the hole. Start drinking water. Hear me? Go for a walk. All these people have destination disease, Mike. They always have this, what we call someday someday I'll lose weight. Someday I'll be happy. Someday I'll walk. Someday I'll exercise. Someday I'll juice. Someday I'll do this. No! Someday is now, my friend. You got to do it now. Right now. Today. Make up your mind. You know what? I'm just not going to be stressed. Even in the middle of the deepest stress, just say, I'm not going to be stressed. You know what, stress? You have no place in my life. I'm not allowing this to beat me. I refuse to be defeated. Tough your way through it. Instead of whining and sucking your thumb and keeping a victim mentality and staying down, refuse to stay down. You know, if you just had your heart broken by a girl, don't gain a bunch of weight. Don't become a loser. Are you kidding me? I'm out of time.
You're out of time. You might be a little fired up. I'm not sure.
I tell you, 8 hours of sleep is amazing. I don't know what to do with myself. I might do it more often. How are you, man? You doing good?
I'm good. I could have used a few of those hours myself, but
I'm praying you get it tonight. I'm praying you get it tonight.
I'll get it tonight. Let's we're gonna have to wrap up here. We're at 32 minutes, my friend.
I think we're not sticking to the fact that we should sleep on the floor if we go past 30.
What do you mean we?
I didn't get no buzzer. I didn't get no reminder, my friend. There you go. That's all we got. That's perfect. Did you already have that written out? That is so funny. That is hilarious. Well, to all of our friends out there, God bless you. I believe in you. We'll see you tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow, Mike? Life coaching and motivation. Thank you for watching. We love you. Go to mission25usa.com and join us on one of our mission trips. We're doing a Mission 25 show. Is it tomorrow night, Mike, or tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. My bad. That's going to be fun.
It'll be fun. Thanks for joining us, everyone. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Love every single one of you. I love you and believe in you.